Hi everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about some very rare UK coins. These coins may look normal, but they can be worth a lot of money. Some are worth thousands. Let's look at the top for rare coins that people really want to find. Let's start with the 1969 50 pence coin. This coin is very special because it was one of the first 50p coins ever made in the UK. It was made in 1969, the same year the UK began using a new money system called decimalisation. This change meant the old shillings and pence were replaced with a simpler coin system. So, this coin is a big part of UK coin history. The 1969 50p coin has a design called Britannia. On the back of the coin, you can see a picture of a strong lady sitting down. She is holding a trident and a shield, and she looks very proud. This design was made by Christopher Ironside, a famous artist. The coin also has 7 straight sides, which made it easy to tell apart from other coins in your pocket. Now, here's something interesting. Even though this coin is old and special, about 188 million of them were made. That sounds like a lot. But some versions of this coin are now very rare and valuable. Why? Because some were made just for collectors, not for everyday use. Others may have small minting errors, tiny mistakes made when the coin was created. These mistakes make the coins rare, and rare coins are worth more. Collectors love coins with something different or special about them. It could be the design, the history, or even a small mistake on the coin. For example, another rare 50p coin is the 2006 Victoria Cross coin. It was made to remember 150 years of the Victoria Cross medal, which is given to brave soldiers in the UK. Some people have tried to sell this coin online for more than £10,000. But just because it is listed for that price, doesn't mean it will sell for that much. The real price of a coin depends on a few things. First, it depends on the condition of the coin. If your coin is shiny and not scratched, it's worth more. Second, it depends on how rare the coin is. If only a few coins were made, they are harder to find. That makes them more valuable. Third, if the coin has an error, like a wrong image or missing details, that can make it special too. If you think you have a 1969 50p coin, take a good look at it. Check the year and the design. If it looks different from other 50p coins, or if it's in perfect condition, it might be worth something. You can take it to a coin dealer or collector to get it checked. Even if it's not worth thousands, it's still a cool part of UK history. Coins like these remind us that even everyday change can be full of stories, and maybe even hidden treasure. Now let's talk about the 1982 UK 20 pence coin. This was the very first 20p coin ever made in the UK. Before 1982, there was no 20p coin in the money system. The UK government wanted a coin that was smaller than the 50p but worth more than 10p, so they made the 20 pence coin. This coin is small and has 7 straight sides, just like the 50p coin. It was made from a shiny metal called cupronickel, which is a mix of copper and nickel. On one side, it has a picture of Queen Elizabeth II, and on the other side, it has a design that shows the crown and value. The 1982 version is important because it was the first year this coin was made. Millions of these coins were made that year. So, by itself, a regular 1982 20p coin is not super rare. But some special versions of this coin are very rare and can be worth up to £2,500 or more. So what makes some of these coins valuable? The answer is errors. Sometimes, when coins are made in the factory, called the Royal Mint, mistakes happen. These mistakes are called minting errors, and they can make a coin rare and special. People who collect coins love finding these mistakes. One possible error is a misaligned die, which means the stamp used to press the design onto the coin was not lined up properly. This can cause the picture or writing on the coin to look off-center or strange. Other errors might include missing numbers, letters, or even the date. Another reason a coin might be worth more is if it was part of a collector's set. Some coins are made specially for coin sets, and only a small number of these are created. If you have one of those, it could be very valuable, especially if it is still in good condition. So, if you find a 1982 20p coin, take a close look. Check both sides of the coin. Look to see if the design is straight, if all the letters are there, and if the coin looks different from other 20p coins. If it does, you might have found a rare one. And remember, the condition of the coin is important too. A coin that looks clean and shiny is usually worth more than one that is scratched or dirty. If you think your coin is rare, you can ask a coin expert or take it to a local coin shop. They can tell you more about it and how much it's worth. Even if it's not the rare kind, it's still fun to look through your coins. You never know, that small 20p piece could be worth a lot more than you think. Now let's take a look at the 1968 10 pence coin. This coin is very special because it was one of the first coins made for the new UK decimal money system. It was made before decimalisation started in 1971, so people could get used to the new coins. That makes this coin important in British coin history. The 1968 10p coin is big and round, and it was made from a silver-coloured metal called cupronickel. On one side, it has a picture of Queen Elizabeth II, and on the other side, it shows a lion standing proudly. This lion design was created by artist Christopher Ironside, the same person who designed the 50p coin we talked about earlier. This coin is called 10 pence because, at that time, the UK was switching from old money, like shillings and pence, to the new decimal system. People needed to learn how the new money worked, so coins like this one helped them practice. Now here's the exciting part. Even though around 336 million of these coins were made, some special versions of the 1968 10p coin are very rare and valuable. Some of these coins can be worth as much as $20,000, yes, really. So why are some of these coins worth so much money? It's mostly because of errors and special versions. Some of the coins made in 1968 may have small minting mistakes that are hard to see unless you look very closely. These mistakes might be things like a slightly wrong design, missing letters, or an unusual shape. There's also something called a proof coin. These coins are made specially for collectors and not used in everyday shops. Proof coins are made with extra care, and the designs are extra sharp and shiny. A proof version of the 1968 10p in perfect condition can be very rare and valuable. Another thing to look out for is the edge of the coin. Some coins may have errors in the edge design or text. If your 10p coin looks different from the others, it might be one of the rare ones. The condition of the coin also matters a lot. If it's still shiny, clean, and not scratched, the value can go much higher. Coin collectors love coins in mint condition, that means they look almost new. If you find a 1968 10p coin at home, take a really good look at it. Hold it under the light, check both sides, and compare it to newer 10p coins. If it looks strange or special, you might have a rare treasure in your hand. To be sure, take it to a coin dealer or an expert. They can tell you if your coin is valuable. Even if it's not one of the $20,000 coins, it's still an amazing piece of UK coin history. Now it's time to talk about one of the most surprising coins on our list, the 1979 5 pence coin. You might not think a small 5p coin could be worth much, but guess what? One special version of this coin is said to be worth around £204,000. Yes, you heard that right, more than £200,000. The 5 pence coin was first made in 1968, but the one we're talking about today is from 1979. This coin was made to replace the old 1 shilling coin when the UK changed to the decimal money system. The coin is small and silver-coloured. It's made from a metal called cupronickel, just like the 10p and 20p coins. On one side of the coin, you'll see a picture of Queen Elizabeth II. On the other side, there's a design of a crowned thistle, which is the national flower of Scotland. This beautiful design was also made by Christopher Ironside, the same artist who designed the other new coins at the time. Now, millions of these coins were made in 1979 for people to use in shops and everyday life. But here's what makes this coin so valuable: there is a very special version that was never meant for public use. It was made for testing or for presentation sets only, and it's extremely rare. Only a few of these rare coins exist today. And what makes them worth so much money is a tiny detail: the size. In 1990, the UK government made the 5p coin smaller, but this 1979 version is still the larger size. If a coin expert finds a 1979 5p with a special minting mark or an unusual feature, that's when the value can go up, sometimes to £204,000. Also, like the other coins we talked about, minting errors or proof versions can make the coin even more valuable. A proof coin is made with great care, often for collectors. If your 5p coin from 1979 looks extra shiny or perfect, it could be a proof coin. The condition of the coin is very important too. If it's clean, shiny, and looks almost new, that makes it more valuable. If it's scratched or damaged, it's probably not worth much, even if it's old. So, if you have a 5 new pence coin from 1979, take a close look at it. Check the size, the shape, the writing, and both sides of the coin. If something looks different, it might be rare. To find out for sure, you can show it to a coin expert or a trusted dealer. They can help you understand what kind of coin you have and what it might be worth. Even if your coin isn't the rare kind, it's still a great piece of British coin history. And who knows, that little 5p might be a secret fortune waiting to be found. And there you have it, the top for most expensive and ultra-rare UK coins that could be sitting in your change jar right now. Remember, the value of a coin depends on its rarity, condition, and any unique features it may have. Always consult with a professional coin dealer or numismatist if you believe you have a valuable coin. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!